Hey everybody, it's DallasFourTwo back again with another Planet Crafter video. Yesterday we did some crazy adventuring and found some more secrets related to the lore, the ancient civilization that lived on this planet, which was pretty cool. We've got trees up all over the place now. We've got this trade rocket here, which did come back since the last time we played, and it has the cocoa seed that I bought. So I can put that up in one of my food growers and see what that looks like. Let's see what's going on over here. We got some... I got some tokens for the things that I sold, so I'm going to have to load this thing back up with some more valuable items before I send it back off. But for right now, we'll save that for later. Let me just pop this cocoa seed in a food grower real quick while I'm thinking about it, so we can see what that ends up looking like in a little while. Alright, so the first order of business today is I want to build another explosive so that I can blast through another bombable wall somewhere. This one, yeah. So I need 2 explosive powders and a circuit board. And I should just build a few of these because I think I got the stuff. Got the stuff to build 3 explosives. So 1, 2, 3. So we'll take those with us as we go and see if we can find some bombable walls to get into. Okay, my car is empty and I'm fully equipped. So let's go handle this. I think up in this formerly icy area, there were definitely some caves that might have had explosive walls in them. Here's a cave. Let's take a quick look at this. Oh yeah, this place. That's the one that goes into the canyon. Okay, that's where I'm at now. Wait a minute, what's this? This is one of those climbing vines? Sure looks like it. It is. I've climbed up on top of the canyon. Anything interesting up here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, there's these climbing vines around now, which is a whole new thing. Hey, look at that. I should get this out of here. Or should I? It's actually underwater now. I don't know how much more underwater it's going to get. I'm going to deconstruct it while I have the chance. Well, that didn't work out according to plan because my inventory was full because I forgot to unload. Now I can get it. There was one more around here somewhere. I should see if I can find that while I'm here. There it is. Go ahead and tear that down. There we go. Here's another climbing wall. Let's take a look. This one had a box up here. Ooh, look at that. 3 osmium rods, a super alloy rod, bacteria sample. Lots of good stuff. Alright, onward. Yeah, I was able to get those algae collectors back. That's awesome. Okay, I think this cave right here will connect to the cave that I discovered last video. If I'm not mistaken. Let's go have a look. There's this wall right here. Let's put an explosive on it and see what happens. I wonder wonder if there's any, like, rhyme or reason to how you should do this. Hey, we got the whole thing that time. Last time it only got one little piece. A rare larva, nice. We got some aluminum, some sulfur in this environment. And yes, this is the other side of that cave with the red plants that I was looking at last time we were out here. Last episode. So good. So that accounts for one of the explosives that I brought with me. Let's see if we can find somewhere to use the other two. Here we go. Here's something. Let's try an explosive up here. Kaboom. Oh, it didn't quite... I don't think it quite did the job. Let's get one right up here. There we go. Now we can go in. It's not dark in here yet. Nice. Drop off. More circuit boards, always good. Oh, now it's getting dark. Ooh, a nitrogen cartridge. That's a new one. Never seen that before. This is a different sort of shape of a ship than I've ever seen before. It really goes deep in here. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, it requires some sort of a key card or something by the look of it. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder what goes in there. Nothing I have currently. Oh, what's this? Whoa. This place is crazy. Anything I can interact with in here? Doesn't look like it. Whoa. I deconstructed a chair and it dropped smart fabric, which I don't think I've ever found before, and a blueprint. Smart fabric, nice. Anything else I can interact with in here? A couple more things I could take apart, but I don't have enough space in my storage currently. I think we need to make a trip outside. Ooh, a reactor. A fusion reactor. Still don't know what to do with those yet. There's gotta be something to do with those later. Oh man. There's too much good stuff in here. There's like exercise bikes over here. Is that a water bottle? What's that? A larva. Ooh, an access card. That's what I need to get into that other room. This place just keeps going. It's huge. What's this? Lost in here if I'm not careful. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Drop some things off. Not that. I'm taking that with me. Alright, I'm going back in with a key card in my hand, and we're gonna try and figure out how to get into that room that was locked behind the key card. See if we can find that. Here we go. Access card granted. What am I gonna find in here? Big safes. Wow. Maybe I shouldn't open these. I'll screw it. Well, just some good loot. I mean, I suppose if I waited until I was a higher TI to open these, there probably would have been better stuff in there, but whatever. It's my first playthrough on this game. I'm not trying to optimize every possible thing, just trying to have some fun, explore the game. We might play again in the future, possibly with an expansion pack or something, and then be a little bit more careful, but this is my virgin playthrough after all, so I don't expect to be perfect about everything I do here. Alright, let's see if we can find that room that we were in that we almost got lost. This is definitely a large spacecraft. Okay, let's check this room a little more carefully. Get some oxygen if I need it. What's that? A butterfly. There's butterflies in here. Let's see what's down here. Anything? Some oxygen. Another box. Blueprint. Okay. What's over here? That's the way I came. Did I get everything that was over here? I think I did. Got all the important stuff. Okay, I think we've come close enough to clearing this out. Did I go up here yet? I don't know if I did. Exciting up here. Someday we'll figure out what to do with these. I've been at this game for quite a while now, and I've found a lot of cool stuff, but there are definitely still secrets that I have not gotten to the bottom of yet. Here we go. That's the way out. Wow, this place was pretty impressive. That was a big, big area. Alright, we're pretty much full. So, let's go back home. Come back and collect the rest of the stuff out of that locker at some future point. Well, I'm back home. I was about to unload, and then I realized I could just click these to get the tokens. I didn't really have to bring them all the way back here to my base with me. But oh well. Live and learn. I got an achievement for having more than 1,000 Terra tokens. Nice. We got a bunch of blueprints. Let's unlock those and see what they give us. First one gives us a cozy chair. Everybody needs a cozy chair. Next one gives us server. I can make my own server. I wonder if that's useful for something or if it's just cosmetic. Next one gives us T3 Deconstruction. Interesting. I have not yet found anything that was locked behind T3 Deconstruction, so we'll have to look and see what that does. Next one, Microchip T3 Torch. That's the better flashlight for us. Next one is no more for now. Well, you can only do so many at a time. Or I've already unlocked everything there is to unlock, perhaps. So let's take a look here. The cozy chair and the server are just furniture, it looks like. Don't serve any practical purpose, doesn't look like. Okay, so let me go ahead and finish putting things away here, and then we'll get back together. Alright, I've unloaded everything out of my truck, and I want to come over here, and I just cashed in a whole bunch of tokens, so I want to see what we can buy with the tokens that we got. We got 9,867 tokens. Let's just start with the cheap stuff and work our way up. What's good? Cooking station? That sounds interesting. Want one of those. Pressure multiplier fuse. Oh yeah, okay. I think I need some of these. Heat, plant. I think I need 2 plant. I need a heat or 2. Let's go look. Yeah, I need 2 pressures. I need 2 pressures. I need 1 heat. 2 pressures, 1 heat. Two pressures, 1 heat, 2 plants. That'll do it for starters. And we can load it up with all this extra stuff that I had here. And launch. I'll be back in a little while with more credits for me and the things that I ordered. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's take a look at everything that we can do right now. Make sure we're caught up on everything. There's anything to construct here that I haven't already built. At least one of, except for the auto crafter, which we're still not really sure how to effectively use that. Ooh, what's this? A beehive. We got a beehive. Let's see if we can build this. Okay, I got everything to build the beehive. I wonder if it's probably an outdoor thing, I would imagine. Probably over here by these flowers would be a good place for a beehive, if you ask me. Alright, we got bees out here now. What does it do? It produces honey. Okay, I don't know what honey's good for, but it produces it. Cool. And what does it do? Does it put off oxygen or something? It puts off 1750 plants and 15 insects. What do these put off for plants? Okay, so the beehive puts off a lot more plants than does the flower spreader. And it also it puts off a little bit of insects. But the big thing is the plants. It puts off a lot of plants, so I should try to build more of these if I can. And I don't have any more bee larvae, so let's see if we can build more bee larvae. I got the stuff to build 2 bee larvas. There we go. And it'll take a little while to do that. So we'll let it do its thing for a bit there. And we'll come back and get it in a bit. And after that, we can build another beehive, but I will need to get a couple other things. Okay, up here we're in the insect world. The insect stage, I should say. On the way to the breathable atmosphere stage, and we're at 16% towards that. We got plants going along at a pretty good clip. We got insects. The bar is moving. Not quickly, but moving. So that's good. And then over here, biomass is clicking up, slowly but surely. I wonder if heat has maxed out. No, it has not maxed out. It's still going. I think. Yeah, that's still going. Hey, we got the butterfly dome. I wonder if I can make one of these. Okay, I do believe I've got the stuff to build the butterfly dome now. Slap it down here in the same vicinity. Alright, we are in the butterfly dome. I assume I put the butterfly larva in there, and then they will populate this thing. I think that's probably how this works. And I don't have any butterfly larvae yet, so I need to work on that. So I just figured out you could actually, you can go up here and right-click this and it'll disappear. That's a nice little feature. Okay, did we get the bee out of here yet? We got a bee larva, nice. We can make one more bee larva. Whoops. Before I do... Yeah, okay. We want uncommon larva, mutagen, fertilizer. Get one more bee. And I got the bee in my inventory. I just need a bioplastic nugget. And then we can build another beehive. Let's put this one over here. Alright, those are moving along. Got a piece of honey. Restores 10 health, okay. Maybe you can cook with it in some recipes once we get the cooking thing. Okay, I'm done with bees for now. I want a butterfly. How do I get a butterfly? I want one of those, and I want one of those. Don't know about silkworm yet. Cocoa. In and of itself, it doesn't do much. Whoops, I ate it by accident. But probably useful in some recipes. One of those. I need 2 mutagens. How do you make mutagen? I got an achievement for gaining 10,000 Terra tokens, and here comes my rocket back. Cool. Touchdown. Alright, I got some more fuses, and I got a blueprint for a cooking station. Let's pop these fuses into place real quick while we're thinking about it. So right now, each one of these is producing pressure of 2295. Now, they are producing pressure of 6885. Booyah! And over here on this side, we can go to the heat one. Right now they're producing each 5380 heat. We slap another one of these in there, and now they're producing 8070 heat each. Nice. Okay, I got the stuff to make more butterflies. First I gotta take this bee out. I can make some butterflies. I need okay, it's gonna make a butterfly for me. I need one more fertilizer. Do I have enough stuff to build another beehive? That's the question. I can build another beehive, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, we got 3 beehives over here making insects happen. Should speed up my insects greatly. Butterfly dome gives 20 insect per second, and the beehive gives 15, so that will help with my insects quite a bit. Let's see if that butterfly is ready. It is. Then there's one more I can make, but I need another fertilizer. Okay, we're building another one there. While we wait, we can go unlock this blueprint for the cooking station. What does it take to build that? Alright, I can build all kinds of food with this thing. Honey and beans is a lot of food. Honey cooked beans, fish soup, chocolate, flour, croissant, cookie, birthday cake. Cool. And my other butterfly is ready. Let's go put these butterflies in the butterfly dome. Azure Penga. And there they are. Nice. We got our own butterflies. Lots of bees over here. It's just a matter of time before they're all over the planet. Growth is 86%. Puts off a lot of oxygen, puts off a lot of plants, but it's not fully grown yet. Okay. I want to see if I can get another tree spreader up. Okay, I'm waiting on some mushrooms to build another bioplastic nugget so that I can build 2 tree spreaders. But I have the stuff to build 1 currently, so let's go get that up over here. And I mean, I think the tree spreader probably has already been working because there's trees all over the planet now, so I don't think it's not working. It might look different once we get it fully grown. That reminds me I gotta go grab a tree seed, because I don't currently have one to put in here. I got this Rubaru tree that I found in the environment. I should probably put one in this other one too, honestly. Alright, with Rubaru tree inside, it's producing 11,000 oxygen. And this one over here is producing 1,150 oxygen, and that's because I need to swap the seed with the Rubaru seed. And that, like, amplified it up by 10 times. It's got to grow all the way back again, but it will it'll be worth it in the long run. So now I got 2 of those up. That's good. And actually, I don't really need to build a third one right at this moment in time because I don't have a third seed that's worth putting in there. I only had 2 of those Rubaru seeds. I got a Linifolia tree, but it's only 125, and as we saw, that's not nearly as good. Next order of business, we're going to take a look at the Tier 3 GPS rocket here and see what that entails. I could probably pull that off. Let me see if I got it. Okay, I've got all the stuff for the Tier 3 GPS satellite. I'm going to build that, and we're going to launch that. There she blows. I think what that does is it lets me zoom in farther, maybe? I think that might be what's happening, is it's letting me zoom in farther. I might be wrong, but it seems like that's what's going on. What does the Tier 4 one require? This might be possible. Let me see if I can hack it. Alright, I've successfully gathered everything for the Tier 4 GPS satellite. Allows you to move the map. So let's take one more good look here. So this is as far zoomed in as we can get right now. We will see in a moment if it lets us zoom in even farther than that, and what it means by moving the map. I'm not sure what that means, so we will find out as soon as we launch this new satellite. Top tier GPS satellite. Moment of truth. Here's the map screen. I don't think it lets me zoom in any farther than it did before. So what difference does it make? What does it do? Does it just show me more detail? I'm not really sure what that did for me, folks. If you're an expert at this game and you know what that did, please let me know, because just by looking at it, I couldn't tell you. Anyhow, we made it. That's one less thing to make. How about this, was it a T2 map information rocket? We haven't made this one yet. Let's see if we can hack it. Alright, I was just able to get the stuff to build the T2 map information rocket. It says it adds location of organic things that can be fished or harvested on the map. Up you go! Okay. Oh, okay. So look at this down here. It shows me that there's larvae here. What else? Any others like that? Shows me a different kind of larva up here. Presumably that will get more detailed as we progress through the game and get more stages of progress with life. Because we don't have any fish yet, and we don't have any anything except larvae on the planet at the moment, I don't think. Oh, what's this over here? Okay, so it shows me... It'll show me those things on the map too? Is that what that's telling me? I don't know. Still trying to figure this stuff out. I have not launched this drone visualization rocket yet, but there's no real reason to yet because I have not built any drones or found any drones. So until we have drones, there's no sense in displaying them on the mapping screen. But sooner or later that will be a thing. Let's check out our car station, see if there's anything we can build here that we haven't already built. T3 speed increase, I don't think we have that yet. Alright, I think I have the stuff to do this. Let's see if we can make it work. Oh, first I gotta get this thing off the truck. Okay, so I need 2 T1 speed increases. There's 1, there's 2. I need a single more T2. There it is. Oh, I'm missing one thing. Some explosive powder. Okay, now I've got it. Tier 3 speed increase. Goes up from 200 to 300 speed. There it is. Done with those. Pretty fast now. We had some other things here too. We got a T3 Deconstruction, which allows to deconstruct items quicker. I think I can probably hack that. Let me see. I've got it. Here it goes. Alright, we got T3 Deconstruction now. What else is in here? Anything? We got a new torch, I thought. Yeah, T3 torch. I should be able to hack that. Here goes that. Cha-ching. Better flashlight. Okay, I think I'm all caught up on that stuff. One thing I wanted to see about is if we have the stuff to build more heaters. Because my heat is moving rather slow. If we look at all these... Actually, the heat and the oxygen are both moving pretty slow. Alright, I think I got the stuff to make 2 more heaters. Let's put them right here. So I can come in here and I can see if they're being affected by this thing. They are. Good. Or are they? I couldn't quite see. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, good. So there's 2 more heaters. That'll keep that going a little bit faster. And then the other thing that I determined is the next best thing for oxygen. I'm going to want an oxygen fuse next time. I can't afford it right now. If I take one of those out. And here's my plan. I got these 2 tree spreaders over here. And they're currently producing each 11,040 oxygen. Now, if I slap down a Tier 2 machine optimizer right there, and I put 3 oxygen fuses in it, they're both within range, and now they're doing 24,840 oxygen each. That is big time. Big time. Big time. Kind of makes me want to build some more tree spreaders. How are we looking on this stuff? We're going to get the teleporter at 25 GTI. Still got a long way to go. We're just a little over half. T2 tree spreader unlocks at 6 ppm oxygen. So we're about a quarter of the way to that. We're maxed out on this, but I think our heat's still increasing, and I did see some ice in the environment that melted at a higher temperature. I think it was 50 MK maybe. We need to go take another look at that sometime. We got a Tier 2 Ore Extractor coming at 364. That one won't be too much longer. And then how about biomass stuff? We got a T5 heater coming at 8.3 KT. We still got quite a long way to go for that. We've got a chevron butterfly larva at 550. We're about halfway to that. And we got insect stuff happening here. We got an Elegia tree seed that just unlocked for us. We got another tree seed unlocking at 500. So we're about a third of the way. And we don't have any animals yet. But presumably at some point we're going to get them. Okay, I want to go and take a quick look and see if I can find the place where I saw that ice that melts at the higher temperature. Because if we can figure that out... Oh, look what I found. I don't think I ever found this one before. I did not. Alright, it was another ill-fated survivor who didn't end up being a survivor as in the long run. This looks like it might be the right place. Let's go check. Here we are. Oh, look at this. What am I hearing? Whatever this was, it is melting. Certainly. Oh, look at that. Alright, it has melted. It has melted. Melted enough for me to get through at least. Thing hit like just over here somewhere. There it is. Look at this. Ooh, this asteroid had pulsar quartz in it. I do believe that's what I just saw. It's a purple asteroid. What's that? It's pulsar quartz. Yeah, it dropped pulsar quartz. Okay. I was able to track it by looking at the map. Maybe that's what some of that GPS did for us, is allow us to track those things when they're coming down. That's the first time I've ever seen an asteroid drop pulsar quartz. That's a new one for me. Very interesting. All of that because we were able to get through this ice. This was the ice that was blocking us before, and it is now warm enough that it is starting to melt. It looks like it has a ways to go yet before it'll be completely melted, and who knows what it's going to reveal once it is. What have I found? Did I find something here? Whoa. I found something. Found a water hole. It's got fish in it. If I go down there, I don't know if I can get back out. Alright, I'm going back down. Going back down that little area. Let's see if I can check out that watering hole. Oh yeah, look at this. Melts at 32 GTI. So I'm like halfway to that. That's why this is starting to melt. Because I'm halfway to the required number. Once I get to the required number, it will have completely melted. Down we go. Splash. It's a fish. There's fish in here. What the heck? What do we got here? We got an underwater area. It's over here. Whoa. Fast deconstruct. Poor Iklas. Didn't go so well for him. Man, this is crazy. Let's carry on, see what we can find. Right. Found some Warden stuff over here. Might be in trouble if I can't get back to the surface pretty soon. What have I found? I got an achievement for discovering the Cenote biome. Whoa. Mind blown. Warden key detector. Ooh. And I had thought that I had already gotten all the lore stuff on this planet, but apparently I did not. There's still more stuff to be found. How do I get out of here now? That is the question. I'm afraid I just have to make a run for it, because otherwise I'm going to run out of oxygen. There's another cave out this other side. Maybe I have to go here. I don't think I can get back up the other way. Oh, it's just a box. It's gotta be. I gotta be able to get out this way. Or not. Well, if I die, that's a way out of here, I suppose. I don't think I can get out of here. It's a one-way trip. Let's keep looking. Maybe we'll find something. Yep, it's about gonna be the end of me here in just a moment. Unfortunately. Well, that's not the way I planned it. Hey, at least I still have this thing. That's the most important thing. Warden key detector. Need to eat. Is that over here? Over there? Up here, maybe? Ah, there it is. I might have what it takes to do this. Let's see if we can. Equip this and explore the world to reveal Warden's hidden structures. In you go. That's just a maggot. So they might not appear on my map, but presumably if I'm in the environment and I get near one, I will some way or another be able to detect it. Okay, let me recall my vehicle. There we go. Still has everything back here. Yes, has everything that I put in it. So I didn't lose too much. And I can go back and get it at some point, hopefully. All of that because I wanted to see if that ice melted, and it did. That high temperature ice had been melting, so that's why I was able to get into that crazy area. So there's more exploring to do as we continue to terraform the planet. Hey, a rare larva just chilling right there. I was going to try, before all of that, I was going to try and get another tree spreader up. So let me see if I still have the stuff that I require to do that. And with that... Oh, I need a tree seed, though. That's the only problem, is I don't have a good tree seed available. Let's see. I can make a better one up here now. I can make a 150, 175 is the best I can make up here right now. Well, that's better than 125. Let me see if I can do it. Okay, here goes. Got another one. Open it. I got no seed to put in it at the moment, but I will in a moment as soon as this other one's done researching. It's going to be a little while. For now, just so I don't forget completely, I'm just going to go put this basic seed in there, so it's at least doing something, and we can replace it with a better one as soon as one becomes available. one go? 14,000. 14,950, and these are doing 24,840. That's a big deal. I just realized that I had in my storage 2 golden butterfly larvas, which are 1500% insect multiplier, as opposed to 120 and 230. So that's a no-brainer. I need to get those in here. There we go. So that's going to help this place to produce a lot more insects. Okay, while I was putting things away, I got the blueprint for the T2 Ore Extractor. So let's take a look at that. Extract rarer ores from the ground. Requires 3 osmiums, a super alloy, and 2 iridiums. What about the tier 1? The tier 1 required some of the same stuff, but it's not rare stuff. So I think I can go ahead and attempt to build one of those. Let's see if we got what it takes to build one of these. And we're getting close to... Oh, what's this all about? It's a 250 seed. Okay, we'll worry about that later. Swap out this seed real quick while I'm thinking about it. Built a better seed for this. Slightly better. 175 as opposed to 125. Alright, I've got everything I need to build the T2 Ore Extractor. Now the question is, where do we want to build it? On which kind of ore do we want to build it? Obsidian. I don't know which one would be the most useful for us right now. Super alloy would be useful, but I don't think we can build an extractor on that. I don't see it on the map here anywhere. Oh, there it is. Right there it is. Let's see if we can get over there and build an ore extractor on that. What the heck is that? Oh, there's an altar just appeared over here. And it had a key in it. Nice. I guess that I was able to see that because I have this thing, this new key detector. Very interesting. It got really dark out here all of a sudden. Alright, I'm near this place. I think it's this little cave over here. And if I go inside of here, this is a place where naturally occurring where I've found naturally occurring super alloys in the past. So let's see if we can set up an ore extractor here and see what happens, huh? It is working on super alloy. Awesome! So really what this means is that if I go and I put one of these T2 extractors on one each of all these different resources that are on the map, then I should be able to have a never-ending supply of all the resources, and then I just have to come and collect them from time to time. What is that? Oh, it's cobalt. Okay, I got excited for a second. Yeah, but I think I can get a never-ending supply of all the resources if I just build these T2 collectors on them. So that's kind of a big deal. And they hold quite a bit too. And especially super alloy is the one that I've really been needing the most, so that will be really helpful to have that. Hey, I found another one. Whoa. Found another Warden key over here. Yeah. I can't remember how many it said that there were. I might have to go back and revisit that area one more time to see if I can get reminded about how many of those I could expect to find in the environment, but it sounds like there's like possible escape from this planet opportunity if I find all those. That's kind of cool. That's something to aim for. Something to aim for. I want to completely re-terraform this planet and then see if we can do that maybe. Whichever comes first. Alright, we've had another big day in the life of a planet crafter. We did some crazy exploring today. Found some crazy lore stuff. We made made a couple more top tier heaters. We made a couple more tree spreaders, or one more tree spreader, and we got them all optimized down here, so they're really pumping out the oxygen now. We got beehives over here that are helping with the insect life on the planet. We got this butterfly dome over here and got our golden butterflies into it that are really helping with insects. I just got the blueprint for a silk generator. We'll take a look at that next time. And we got a tier 2 ore extractor up over yonder on some super alloy, so hopefully that will come in handy going forward. Let's take a real quick look here and see what's going on. Our pressure's going up at a visible rate. Our biomass is going up at a very visible rate. Heat's going up slowly but surely. Oxygen's going up slowly. We are 43% into the insect stage towards breathable atmosphere. We got insects going up pretty quick now. We got plants going up consistently. Overall biomass is moving along. We've got a teleporter that's going to unlock at 25 GTI. We are over halfway to that. Probably get that next session. We got a T2 tree spreader that comes at 6 ppm. We still got a long way to go to get that, so we might need to see what we can do to boost our oxygen a little bit between now and then. I'm maxed out on this. We just got the T2 ore extractor. We're going to get a tier 3 ore extractor at 13 PA, and it looks like we're about 0.4 PA right now, so we got a long way to go before that. Alright, and any other messages here? Oh, it should have recorded that message that I found today. Or not. Alright, here it is. If you want to join us, use this chip to find 10 hidden keys we left behind on this planet and place them in an extraction capsule. So I don't know where the extraction capsule is, but I've found 2 keys so far. So that's like late game goals there. Alright, well, we'll call it there. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We're continuing to make good progress. If so, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and I will catch you in the next one.